Hey folks, this is Mike from KEI Fabrication. This is my LS swapped Mazda B2200. If you're new to my channel, go back and check out some of the modifications we've done to this to make it a road racer, a circle track racer, and a drag racer. It's in the process of undergoing some more transformations. You'll see updates on that soon. Alright folks, you can see I have a new puddle of oil on the floor. This is actually transmission fluid, not power steering fluid. And when I first built this truck, a year and 3/4 ago, I bought the cheap China brand braided steel hose, and this is the second time on the transmission line that it's failed. It's not failing in a critical area or it's clamped, it's in a random spot. It's just cheap hose. Don't buy that cheap China braided hose. I'm going to pull the front of the truck apart today and fix that leak. I don't have any hose to replace it, so I'm going to cut it shorter and slide it back onto the transmission cooler, and that'll give me the ability to drive it. So here we go. While I'm in here, I'm going to go for a little weight reduction program. Shame on me for watching Fong's videos. Folks, just for the heck of it, I took the bumper bracket off, and this thing weighs quite a lot, and what I'm trying to do is find ways to take some weight off it without, you know, ridiculously affecting its strength. So this is just kind of like excess material in terms of the attachment point to the frame. There's a double layer in here. I'm probably going to drill with a hole saw here so I get 2 times the amount of weight reduction. I don't know, I'm just kind of playing around to see what the net result is. So I figured it was no big deal to give it a try, so let's see what happens. Alright folks, so what I did was, you saw me with the bandsaw cutting the front half of this off. I knocked a hole in there. A couple of other small insignificant holes. Went through another hole there. Added a hole there, cut the corner off. And this is a triple layer here, so I decided to drill there. This is a double layer here, I decided to drill there. The total difference between the stock bracket, which is here, and this one, my scale is not very accurate, but I would say at the maximum 2 pounds lighter, more likely it's probably 1.5 pounds. So I'm going to make those same modifications to this one. I'll throw a coat of paint on the one that I've drilled a bunch of holes in. When this one is done, I'll paint them and put them back on the truck. So that's a total of probably 17 to 18 pounds that I've removed from the nose, just from tearing into from the radiator support forward. Alright folks, I managed to accomplish quite a bit today. I chopped some meat out of the bumper brackets to save some weight. I cut a big chunk of this cross member off and put angle iron back in, save some weight. And I added some holes for the fresh air box because it goes in this corner behind the headlight, and I put 2 holes in the bottom. And the other thing I did was I reconstructed this bracket to put the little tab on that holds the bumper corner. So this was completely rotted out, Swiss cheese kind of thing. And I did a bunch of other little rust repair. This was kind of rotted, so I just kind of trimmed it to simplify things, not a whole bunch of necessary strength that I removed. So anyway, I'm gonna, the other thing I did was I mounted the power steering cooler a little better. This was just tie wrapped to the lower valance, and now I have a metal tab here and a metal tab here that it's hose clamped to. So that's a little more permanently mounted. And yeah, other than that, still haven't got a bumper on it or anything else, but I got some of the things done that I had hoped. I rebuilt this, can't see it, but I put a reinforcement plate on this radiator support mount. That's done. So not too shabby. I'm kind of happy with what I got accomplished. It's all things that in a rush to get it on the road and in a rush to get my power steering cooler on, I just had tie wrapped it. If you watch that video, you'll know all about that. And got my tranny line fixed, which was the start of this whole mess. Let's see. I think that's it for now. I'm going to blow some paint around, call it a night, and I'll try and get the bumper installed tomorrow. Hey folks, it looks like I took off about 17 pounds. I probably put 2 or 3 back in it, so we'll call it an honest 15 pounds. That's a start. Alright folks, we actually accomplished something today. The bumper and lower valence and grille is back on.